Another day, another Halloween sweater. Hello friends, and welcome to another reading vlog. I'm going to be recording this week as I try to start getting into some of the books that I've set aside for reading in autumn. I spent the day pulling out all of our Halloween decorations, and I made a cute little display in our front window, and I hung up these like monster eye lights in our windows because like the front of our house has basically like 2 windows up top and then a big window below, so it looks like a face. Whenever it gets close to Halloween time, we love to put the monster eyes in, and like the kids at school will call my house like the monster house and stuff. So last year we didn't put the lights up, and I got a lot of complaints from the kiddos that the monster house was not back. So I ordered new lights. They are up. It's official. So it's monster house season. In the spirit, I wore my Universal Monsters shirt, which is brand new from Spirit Halloween. Enjoy being here for this little week of reading. I wish I could tell you right now what I'm gonna read, but I'm gonna kind of like wait and see what I'm in the mood for. So I'll keep you updated. One thing I should mention, yesterday, or maybe it was Friday, but I started listening to Fourth Wing. I was just like scrolling on the Libby app and it was available, which surprises me because like the last time I looked it up, it was like a really long wait, like several months long wait. So the fact that it was available to just like borrow right away, I was like, okay, sure, I'll see what the hype's about. Because I'm not usually big on fantasy, but I'm always curious about like super hyped books because like I want to know like, oh, is this the one? Yeah, so I did enjoy The Poppy War and Legendborn. I really like Legendborn and Bloodmarked. Both of the books that are out in that series, oh my goodness, I love. So I'm not totally against fantasy. Sometimes it works for me. All that's to say, Fourth Wing. Started it, I think, Friday night, and I'm really liking it. I'm having a really good time. I think I'm almost halfway, not quite. I'm a really big fan of Xaden, like a really big fan. So, yeah, I'm just having a really good time with it. Like, I know people have said, like, they're annoyed with Violet, her character, like, having this quirk where, like, when she has anxiety, she lists off facts to, like, ease her anxiety. Like, people have complained about that, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I mean, I think because she was trained as a scribe, it makes sense that that would be something that is calming to her. I think, like, on the author's part, it's like kind of a like clever, unusual way of being able to like easily interject a lot of world building while still being able to like throw the reader right into the action from the get-go and not having to spend a lot of time world building up front. So I don't know. I think it's great. So I don't know, it works for me. I love the dragon so far, and I am really excited to continue, and I hope I keep loving it as much as I do right now. Yeah, so that's where we're at on that.
Always on the high, you were always on my mind, dear Wichita. We were told would never grow old here in Wichita. We were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars and the city lights. Right from the start, said we never grow apart, dear Wichita. You wanted me to know, never ever let you go, dear Wichita.
Hey guys, happy Monday. Just a quick little Fourth Wing update before I head out on this very rainy morning. But I am a little bit over halfway. I think I'm at like 56%-ish. That number sounds familiar. But I'm loving it. I'm obsessed. I don't want to stop listening. I can't wait for my planning time to come today so I can just put my headphones on, cut paper, keep listening. I'm into it. Yeah. So I think I'm a fan of dragons.
In the next room stood a big table, and a doctor was just putting on a heavy apron. He did not. You get on that table, George, the doctor said. I'm going to take some x-ray pictures of your insides. He pushed a button, and there was a funny noise. There. Now you may get up, and we will have the x-rays developed right away.
Surely this is the last time. Oh, we were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars in the city light. And all the moons in a heartbeat. We're going back where it all began. The same ground under our feet. Starts to shake, we do all we can. But we're caught in a landslide, so we stay up to the morning light. The tales we were told we would never grow old in Wichita.
Okay, so sweet. I just did relief printing with third grade for the first time since like kind of coming back to teaching. I just haven't like gotten up the guts to do the relief printed cityscapes, and oh my gosh, the kids' minds were blown today. It was so cute. They loved it. So cover the name here, but like, oh my goodness, look how cute. And I told them, you know, it's like a very traditional way of making prints, making copies, and so not everyone is going to be perfect because they are hand pulled, and like it's embracing the imperfections, the differences in them, and really like highlighting that, and it being like a historical thing like really changed it for them. Because in the past when I've done relief printing with kids, like they kind of freak out because it's not perfect, like, oh, the printer's broken kind of thing. And I'm like, you're the printer, it's not broken, it's yours, it's one of a kind. Just like very cool. They had such a good experience with it. I'm really proud of them, and I'm honestly like just really surprised with how smooth it went. And then my kindergartners painted for the first time today, so they used primary colors to make their secondary colored pumpkins. So they made their green grass and their orange pumpkin and their purple sky. So that group was having a little bit more trouble like trusting the process, so that's okay. It's because it kind of gives me like an opportunity to like read the group and see like where our strengths are going to be and where our struggles are. So it's okay because now I know like how to proceed with them. So it was a good day. Like it was chaotic, but it was good. Okay, so don't mind that I have no makeup on and then I'm in my pajamas, but I had to give a real-time reaction to finishing Fourth Wing. I loved this book. My friend Katie is reading it right now too. We started it like at the same time. I cannot wait for her to finish it because I want to know what her thoughts are, because she's like a big time fantasy reader, and we both were like nervous to read this book because it's so hyped. But oh my goodness, it was so good. It was so bingeable. Even though it is an adult fantasy, clearly adult fantasy with some of the steamy scenes. But it reads like a young adult. Like, it's just like so easy to just like fly through and just feel like you're like right there in Violet's shoes. And like the end, I was like my jaw literally dropped. I'm like in shock over it. Like, so I know people have talked about how like the second one is coming out like fairly soon, which is exciting because I feel like with a lot of fantasies it takes like a really long time for the next book to come out. I think it's called Iron Flame. I don't know. Everybody knows what it is though. I'm like I'm like the new kid when it comes to fantasy, so you probably already know what it is. I'm gonna read that one too. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I think if I can, I'm gonna sign up for the waiting list at the library now. I loved the dragons and I loved the humans. So, I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them. I love Violet and I love Xaden, and I think the dragons are precious. Yeah, I'm invested. It's official. I've found a fantasy that I enjoy.